Look at this new sticker that I just made. Ah, look at this. Check it out. Watch. Ready for this? Oh, it's like a magic trick. Boom! Look at my new shirt. I made a new shirt and I made these new stickers. I have a whole bunch of them. Welcome to the Little Pulp Sketchbook Club, live here on Saturday morning. Oh, I don't even know what today is. I honestly don't know. It's April 12th. But look at all these stickers. I didn't change my name or my company or anything, but I just like this thing. I made this thing. It's pulp with an exclamation point. Oh man, do you love it? Anyways, welcome to the Little Pulp Sketchbook Club. I'm glad you're here. It's Saturday morning. It's raining outside. I walked my dog in the rain this morning. All right, I'm going to go on the overhead to show you this. I put all my sketchbooks out here. Is this camera good? I got that stuff in the back. Look at all my sketchbooks. I put them all here. Man, I hope you can hear me on this thing. Anyway, this is all my sketchbooks. I got a lot of them. I'm going to go into picture-in-picture in a minute. I just want to make sure that I can see this. Look at all these. I made all of these. I have a lot of sketchbooks. I'm not necessarily telling you that you have to have a lot of sketchbooks, but if you make like little sketchbooks like this, you have just a sketchbook for just about anything. I have a sketchbook for candy bars. I have a sketchbook for flowers. I have a sketchbook for fruits. I got more books for little flowers. I got these daily doodle books that I draw in. I didn't do this one yet. I think this is my son Lachlan's. Anyway, so look, I'm just gonna flip through my books. Look at this. I just draw every day. I like to do this. I try to draw every day. I try to make doodling part of my life. I mean, look at this one. Every day I draw. I'm gonna draw some cool stuff today. Let me go into picture-in-picture for a second. Hey, what's up, everybody? All right, so today for the Little Pulp Sketchbook Club, I'm going to clean my table up so I can have just one book here. It's a little confusing with all this stuff. I just wanted to show you some of my books to start the sketchbook club. This is my robot. I'm showing up like this. This is my robot giraffes. I love those guys so much. This is my book with my name on it, which you can't see right now. But look, this is my my Frank sketchbook. And in my Frank sketchbook, this is more like a journal where I just kind of draw different words. I like to draw words and things like that. Look at all these words that I did. Oh man, I love to do this. Today we had last week we had a whole bunch of school trips with these 5th graders. And this one kid, I can't remember, Amio, or I don't remember their name. I think someone said Amio, but I thought it was a different kid with the potato. One of the kids liked potatoes for some reason. He liked to draw potatoes. I'm going to put some of these books back here. So he was drawing potatoes all over the place, and he was writing the word Ohio. And apparently Ohio is like a meme or something that means weird. I don't know. It's something like it's like a weird thing or something. I don't know. It's kind of a strange thing to have for weird. I mean, I love Ohio. My favorite band, Camp, is from Ohio. Look at I gotta show you this way. I gotta work in reverse, but look, this is my alphabet sketchbook. I make a whole bunch of sketchbooks here at the Little Pulp Sketchbook Club. I'm trying to figure out, should I make sketchbooks here at the Little Pulp Sketchbook Club? I'm not sure, but today I'm gonna draw potatoes with faces, which is actually pretty easy to draw because it ends up just being a blob. You should doodle something today. I drew this week. I'll show you some of the stuff I worked on this week. So this is what I did. So Miss La Rosa's classes came. Miss La Rosa, hello Miss La Rosa if you're watching. I don't know if you're watching, but man, that was fun. We had a 5th grade class trips the last couple of weeks. Miss La Rosa's the art teacher. She came to every one of them. Some of my jokes were probably getting a little tiring for her, but anyway, a bunch of the kids, they're all into this thing, Ohio. It's like a meme for being weird or something. I don't really understand it very much, but I just went with it. And I told the kids that I'm going to draw potatoes from Ohio. I looked up potato. I looked up trying to find stuff about potatoes, but I drew this potato with balloons. I'm going to draw a whole bunch of potatoes in my book. I'm going to go on the overhead in a minute, but I just wanted to show this to you because I'm so proud of it. And he's got balloons. Those arms are supposed to be toothpicks. I don't know if it's like a potato head. But I looked up potatoes today. I was trying to figure out, like, just looking up, like, first I looked on Google, why are potatoes, why is Ohio like a meme with these young kids? And I don't know what it's from, but look at my sketch. I have to get all my markers ready. I just got here late. I had to walk my dog in the rain. I made crepes for my kids this morning, and What else happened? I'm gonna get all my pencils and markers out. Get your markers and colored pencils and whatever you got to draw out. I'm gonna use a whole bunch of like browns and different colors to make potatoes. I'll make red potatoes, purple potatoes. I'll make a whole series of sweet potato on one piece of paper. I'm gonna give them faces, maybe give them names. They're not necessarily all gonna be from Ohio. I don't wanna have to make them all from Ohio, but I'm just gonna draw potatoes, and I'm gonna try to help you, show you how to draw potatoes with me. This is just a quick little potato I drew. The thing about a potato is they're all different. Oh yeah, I drew this too. I forgot to show you that, but yeah. Hi, Jackson and Sarah. Welcome to the Little Pulp Sketchbook Club. Yeah, Jen, I just wrote you an email. It's a long story. I was supposed to have a pizza party today, but I had to cancel it. I'm so upset about that, but I had to do it because my brother's in Florida with picking up my dad, driving him back from Florida. He's been there for, I just realized there's a problem with my book here. There's a long story, but we have like this conflict of getting my two kids to the different sporting events today, and one of them is a very important game, and I had to do that. But anyway, I'll check the email. I'll talk to you later about it. But here's the deal. Are you ready for this? I want to draw potatoes, not necessarily from Ohio, but I want to draw a potato, and I want you to draw potatoes with me. Drawing a potato is not easy to do. Oh, another thing. Let me do this for a second. Let me just talk about this. You see this here? This is a tripod that's supposed to hold another phone. I have another phone that I tried to work on. Last night I do a dry rehearsal of this little setup I got going on over here every single morning. Oh, William, what's up? Big Sister Chloe? How you doing, Big Sister Chloe? Thanks for joining the Little Pulp Sketchbook Club. Get out a bunch of pencils and get a sketchbook. If you don't have a sketchbook, just get a piece of paper. Get a piece of paper, fold it in half, and make it into a sketchbook if you want. What was I talking about? Oh, yeah. Every morning when I come in here, and I got in here a little late today, I got a problem with the technology. Like something doesn't work. Like the internet's not on, one of the cameras doesn't work, the plugs don't work. Today, I couldn't get my phone to unlock. It was like, I don't know, I couldn't hit the buttons. I tried to shut it down. It's telling me that if I keep the button pressed, it's going to call emergency services. I gotta be honest with you. I don't know. Every morning, every Saturday morning, I come into the gremlins here. Look at my new shirt. Look at my new sticker. I made this. It's like just the word pulp, but I made it like look like an exclamation point on the P. Oh man, it's cool. Do you like it? If you want one of these, just email me, frank@littlepulp.com, and I'll get back to you, and I'll drop one of these in the mail for you because look at this. I got a whole bunch of them, and I'm not gonna what I'm gonna do with them, and I'm gonna stick them on my water bottle and stuff. But you can have one of these. They're stickers. They're vinyl stickers. You can put them on a water bottle or I don't know, your computer or something. Don't put it on your refrigerator. Your parents will get mad at that. All right, so how do we draw potatoes? The thing about drawing a potato, it's just a blob. But a blob, you get these little things, like those little dents or those little, I don't know what they're called, like little eyes. I looked up potatoes. I'm going to go on the overhead. I looked up stuff about potatoes. They're from South America. Originally from Peru, from like 7,000 BC. I don't know, this might go over some of your heads if you're little, but I'll tell you something, that means that potatoes are really old. I always thought potatoes are from Ireland because the Irish had this thing called the potato famine. But the funny story is that potatoes from South America, they went to Europe and then they became part of the European cuisine. Not cuisine, but I don't know how to explain it. But what I want you to do is I want you to try to draw potatoes. There's a whole bunch of different potatoes. There's like purple potatoes, red potatoes, sweet potatoes. So I'm going to draw a couple of them. I had this idea to have this tripod have a detail because this guy I put hold on a second. I'm going to start drawing in a minute, but right above here, there's a piece of wood. I can kind of show it to you. Look. Look at this. That's my phone. Oh man, and my lights and everything. So that's what I got going on here, and I put the overhead from here to show you like the whole table, and this was going to be the detail, but I couldn't get my phone to work, so now there's no detail, so I might have to do like a little zooming in and stuff, because I wanted to draw a whole bunch of potatoes, but I guess I'm going to draw less potatoes this time and make them a little bigger so you can see them better, because I don't want to touch the camera up there, and God, I don't want to touch it and have it be messed up. So to draw a potato, man, you're not even going to be able to see this. I really need to detail this. Why every morning the technology? Just draw like like a weird looking blobby shape. I don't know if you've ever seen a sack of potatoes, but every single potato looks different. That's kind of the cool thing about this, is you can just sort of make like blobs, and we're going to give them eyes and stuff. I have to zoom in a little bit. I can't believe I'm doing this, but man, I hope I don't mess this up. Yeah, there you go. See that? So we're going to give the potatoes eyes. We're going to give them, like you ever see Mr. Potato Head? This guy going to be like a little, this is totally unrehearsed, so I just want you to kind of take a pencil and just make a bunch of different blobby shapes. And if you've ever seen a potato, you'll know, like, some of them look like peanuts, like they have like a kind of 8 shape like this. Some of them are like really squat and they got like bumps. So you're just kind of making a bunch of different cool shapes on the page, and we're going to give them faces, and I'm going to color them in a little bit, and I'll give you some tips on how to make cool looking brown colors using a whole bunch of different colors. So if you have like, I should have made this more organized, but then I got here late. So look, you kind of just organize your pens. I usually like to organize, when I do a drawing session for myself, I usually set the pens out all nicely so I can feel really organized. I didn't have time to do that today, so I'm not doing that. Oh, who's that, Winnie? How you doing, Winnie? Draw potatoes or blobs. If you don't like potatoes, you could draw strawberry blobs. I mean, any kind of fruit or vegetable that has like these kind of cool, it's called like amorphous shape. Like amorphous shape is the name of that shape. Anyway, so you can draw like these kind of funky shapes of some sort, like this. I'll do this one like sideways, like maybe it's a sleeping potato. And you just kind of draw a whole bunch of different shapes. They can overlap, but I'm just trying to make them a little bigger so you can kind of see them. This one I'm going to try to make like almost like a sweet potato, but he's like a sweet potato upside down because the sweet potatoes have that kind of pointy like look. If you ever have time to go to a store and buy a couple of potatoes, hi Winnie, how are you? I hope you're having a good day, and I hope thank you for coming here on the Little Pulp Sketchbook Club. Draw blobs on your sketchbook or on a piece of paper, and then we're going to turn them into little potato faces. This one's going to be like this. My favorite potato, I'll be honest with you, I don't even really like potatoes. I'm Irish, and everyone's like, how could you not like potatoes? You're Irish. That's the reason I don't like potatoes. Because when I was a kid, and I don't want to talk bad about my mom's cooking. She's not around anymore. But the point is, the story of this is my mom used to cook. I told this story recently. So if you're watching this and you heard the story already, I'm sorry. But my mom used to cook us like roast beef and what else? String beans and boiled potatoes for dinner. Not all the time, but once in a while. And she would put all the stuff in a pot. She'd put like a pot of boiling water, put the string beans in. Put a pot of boiling water, put the potatoes in. Oh, look at all that kind of stuff. I don't know what that means, but that's cool. My chat, yeah, Winnie, you put a whole bunch of icons. Thanks for that, Winnie. I don't know what it means, but I hope it's a good thing. So, and then she put the roast beef in the oven, and she'd cook everything at the same time. And then when everything was finished at the same time, we ate it. The string beans had like a color green. I'll try to find the green that they were like. I don't even have a mark of that color green. I mean, it was like, yeah, I don't have anything like that. I mean, maybe close to like this. No, this is like a nice color. It was a dark green, like army fatigue green. And the potatoes were just a mush. And my mom put butter and salt on them, make them like into a mashed potato. Did not like them. And the roast beef was pretty good, but yeah, I'm not really a big fan of potatoes. French fries I like. Oh man, I meant to write French fries. When are you going nuts with the icons? That's cool. But yeah, just draw blobs all over the thing. And then, look at this. I'll show you my little pouch. Check this out. This is my pouch of all of my really nice pens. Oh, this is really nice. Yeah, this is a good, if you have like really nice pens, get yourself one of these little canvas wraps. This is technically for brushes. Like you put long brushes here, small brushes here. I don't use it for brushes. I do have a couple of brushes in here, but I use it for all my my fine liners. I mean, look at these things. They're so nice. I love them. Okay, so let's get one of them out. I'm going to take, oh, this one is nice. Let's see. No, I didn't want that one. I got this one as my fine liner, and then I'll take out this guy right here. Oh yeah, this is a nice one. This is a 0.3 fine line. I gotta go back on the overhead, and what you do is you just sort of find the line. I'm trying to figure out why I can't see properly, and I realize I don't have my reading glasses. I gotta put my reading glasses on now. So just trace the blob. If you draw with the pencil, if you've watched any of my other sketchbook club, you'll notice that I always try to draw with the pencil and then I go over them with the lines. I'll go on a picture in a second. I just want to see if I can adjust the camera based on, yeah, this is a good view. Like, can you see okay? All my potatoes. Oh, this is going to be so much fun to draw these potatoes. Draw blobs all over your sketchbook and in pencil. Make cool looking shapes and then get like a thin marker. If you have a fine liner, they're the best. You got to get one if you don't. And then just trace the blobs. Trace the blobs, but kind of make the lines like scraggly like this. See what I'm doing? And then you do that, and then you do this. It's just gonna kind of go. I won't do all of them because I'm gonna show you a couple of different tricks to how to make a potato look really like a cool potato. Potatoes have those little bumps all over them. I'm not gonna get really technical because the last 3 weeks I did these three-dimensional drawings. I'm not doing that this week. But you see, like you just do these kind of little, this kind of thing. It's just little, like almost like little mouths, like little smiley faces. You just kind of draw them in different parts. And what that is, it's not the eyeballs, although it might be. You don't know yet. We don't know yet what we're going to do. But you're just making them look like potatoes. And then you just kind of do this. See, it just gives you the base. Now it's suddenly starting to look exactly like a potato. Yeah, you can see them. I mean, I see them too. I hope you're drawing them, potato. You just kind of draw these little smiley faces. You could get more detail if you want with some pencil and do like little like kind of this sort of stuff, like little shading things like that. But I don't like to do that. You can't really even see it what I'm doing, but I'm doing this like little like kind of doing stuff like that to kind of give it like some dimension or some like ripples, because the potatoes have all these kind of cool looking bumps. Potatoes are a really cool thing to draw. You know, one of the most difficult things to draw is your hand, because it has all these like different like curves and surfaces and a nose. There was a kid here during a class trip this past week, and she drew a really cool eye. I don't know if she's watching this, but man, that eye was really nice. And I told her, like, look, I see a lot of kids come in here, they draw eyes. They really get good at drawing eyes. They just keep drawing eyes. And I told her, you should draw the nose. She goes, it's too difficult. I said, I know. That's why you should draw it. I wanted to bring a potato. I wanted to go to the store and buy a whole bunch of different potatoes so I can have them as a reference, because I do like to look at stuff that I'm drawing. But right now I'm just going off my imagination and my mind. And I'm just drawing these little bumps all over my potatoes. This is fun to do. You just kind of, I don't know, you just make potatoes. You just make, I mean, if you don't like potatoes, you can make strawberries just like this. Let's say you're not into potatoes, you don't like the starch, but you want to do something with me and to draw the blobs. Just draw like blobs, and you could literally turn any one of these things into a strawberry. I don't know if you've seen strawberries lately. They're all over the place with these bumps. The other day I had like this strawberry. I had this strawberry, it was like 2 strawberries in one. It was like twins, like meshed together with like 2 different of the leaves. That was crazy. I never saw anything like that. It was kind of interesting, but I wasn't really like a big fan of that strawberry. It kind of freaked me out looking at it. But look, okay. So after you do this, I'm not going to trace them all. I'm going to start getting into this now. I want to start building the color of my potatoes. To build a potato color, now potato is brown. So yeah, you could take a brown pencil and just kind of, I'm not going to do it on this page. I don't want to mess this page up. You can draw a potato like this. Look, like you can take a potato, make like a kind of cool looking shape, make some of these like little like circular like smiley face things, right? Look at this beautiful potato, and darken it in like this. You know, like just kind of do this. Make your cool little bumpy potato, and then you can take like a brown pencil, because you know you think, oh, potatoes are brown, and just kind of start coloring it in brown. But don't do that. That is not a good idea. I don't want you to do that. I don't want you to do that. I mean, you're not really making a potato. You're just making a brown blob. I mean, you know, you just do this, and okay, it's so fine. You do this, you cover the whole potato with brown color, but try this. Just give me a second. I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. If you have colored pencils, if you don't have a lot of colored pencils, you need to get more colored pencils. Maybe you only have that basic set of colored pencils. They have that colored Crayola set of like faces, skin tones of the world or something. I have that in my house. Oh, I should have brought that today, because that would have been a cool one to have. Where's my other bin? Oh, my bag of my pencils. Look, this is my travel pencil case with all my pencils and stuff. I have so many. I'm going to pull them all out, This is crazy. I'm doing it all. I got greens and pinks and blues and yellows. And I was looking for this pen. I thankfully found it. I've been looking for this pen. It's in the bottom of my pencil case. I'm going to get some of this yellow and all these different colors. Let me show you what I mean. Man, I'm sorry for the mess. Let me go back on the overhead. Look at all these. I mean, I collect colored pencils like you do not believe. These are all, most of these are the Blick's brand. Blick is an art store that I go to a lot, and I absolutely love them. And I'm getting like all these different colors. Like, see these light colors? Every time I go to Blick, let me put the picture on. Every time I go to Blick, I get like, oh, I did this thing. Let me show you something. Look, this is funny. Watch this. Pro tip. I had this idea to make these little signs. Funny story, if I tell a funny story, or pro tip. This is a pro tip. This is a pro tip. Go get a lot of light colored pencils. This is as pro a tip as I can give you today. Because to build like really nice looking drawings with different colors, you need light colors. All different colors. Every time I go to Blick, they have like all these colors in bins, and it's like $1.70 something, whatever it is. I don't know. It's like these are expensive pencils, but they're good. And it's like if you get like 6 or more, you get like a discount. So every time I go there, I buy 6 or more of these things in different colors. Sometimes I buy the same color. I just kind of look what color I'm interested in now. So I'm going to take some of these very light colors. We'll go back on the overhead. I promise I'm going to start drawing potatoes now. It's going to be amazing. And look what I'm doing. I'm taking this light purple, and I'm just, you're not even going to see it yet. I have to go a little zoomed in. Oh gosh, I'm so worried that I'm going to mess this up because I have no backup now. But watch. I'm going to put a little bit of purple on this guy. You don't even really see it yet. I'm going to put a little bit of purple on this guy. Then I'm going to take this yellowish color, and it's like an orangey yellow, and I'm going to put a little bit like that. And you're going to start to see it's going to look so much better. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it as much as I'm seeing it, but it's going to be amazing. Let me do the picture again. So you just kind of take different colors. Just switch the colors. Don't do a lot of color in one for very long. Take a little blue and come over here like this. You see what I'm doing? And you're going to build the brownish color. And here I go again with the googly eyes. I just remembered something. If I want to make eyeballs on my potatoes, before I color them in, I should make the eyeballs. Do you know what I mean? Because if I color in these whole thing and then make googly eyeballs or like cool looking eyeballs, I won't have the white of the eye. So I have to think forward. So like if I'm going to make these guys with the sleepy faces because I already started coloring them in. But this guy, I'm going to do this. Watch. I'm going to give him like a little eyeball right there. And he's going to have like, maybe he's like a mean potato. Look. Do I want to do this? I don't know. And then this one's going like this. Look. And he's like an angry potato. He's upset about something. I don't know what he's upset about. Maybe because he doesn't want me to draw him. But so now when I do this, I already put too much light in there. But maybe I got my white pen over here today, so maybe I can do that. Oh, he looks a little sad. You just kind of change it up a little bit. You're trying to make him look like, look, there's the spud, the little thing. Look. Oh, I don't want him to be sad. But you can make your potatoes. Maybe he's kind of like, I don't know if I'm happy or sad. Like, yeah, he's kind of happy. He's kind of sad. Oh, man, I don't know. And then I'm going to do this. And I'm going to color in with all different colors. And I'm just going to keep going with the colors. And then eventually I'll do some fine liners with some of these colors, like the markers. These are cool to do, too. I mean, pro tip number 2. Pro tip. Get yourself fine liners. These are like the best. These pens are like the best pens you can get for drawing different things. You gotta draw like all different stuff with the fine liner pens, because it's really fun. Over here, I'm gonna do this. Such a messy desk right now. I'm a little upset about this. I'm sorry. I didn't have to. I got here about 15 minutes to 9, I was like, what is happening? And then my phones didn't work for the detail shots. That's why I'm zoomed in over here. I hope you guys are doing well. How's everybody doing today? Is everyone good with the rain? Oh, it's like raining out. It was raining last night, like really loud rain, thundering against my window. Did anyone hear the rain last night? You probably went to sleep early. I went to sleep fairly early, not really early. I kind of went to sleep a little late, but oh, gotta do the picture-in-picture. Sorry. Hey, there I am. So potatoes from Ohio. I don't know. This kid Amio. Yeah, Amio is here. Amio, if you're gonna watch this, Amio maybe not here live, but let me tell you something, Amio. If you are watching this and you are the person, I don't think it was Amio. They were talking on the Thursday trip. They came in and they're like, yeah, Amio is the one with the potatoes. I don't think it was that kid Amio. There was a different kid. I remember Amio, but I don't think it was him who was specifically drawing the potatoes from Ohio. It was a different kid. But he drew the word Ohio on his plate, and he just kept talking about potatoes. That's all he was talking about was potatoes. So I told him I'm going to draw a potato on my live video, and I forgot to do the googly eyes on that one too. So here I am. I'm in the moment, and I'm not drawing the googly eyes. I'm going to do this guy like this. Just kind of commit to drawing googly eyes. Like this guy's looking up. And I'm going to make that part of his face. Oh, he's kind of cute looking. And I'm going to give him like some rosy cheeks a little bit. So I'm going to take some pink. And I'm going to put some pink over here to start. Just to give myself an idea that he's going to have like rosy cheeks. He's a bashful potato. That's what you got to do. You just got to come up with different personalities for your blobs. I do this all the time. It's so relaxing to do. You just kind of... Is anybody here drawing potatoes? People be like, what are you drawing potatoes for today, Frank? This is a weird thing to draw. I was looking up. There's actually... I gotta take some water. In the country of, I think it's Peru, there is an international potato center. It's amazing what you can find out on the internet. If you're interested in the subject, you just kind of go and look something up and then keep looking for something. It's called research. I don't know. I was always into that kind of stuff. I thought it was kind of cool to do. I was going to sit here and draw my potatoes and tell a story about the International Potato Center. It's a place where scientists are talking about like how to grow potatoes during climate change, and as the world gets a little like crazy with all the eco-friendly and agricultural problems that we might have with climate change, they're trying to figure out how to grow potatoes, because certain aphids and different like diseases could happen in a potato if it's not grown in the right way. Because the word potato comes from some word like batata or something, which perturbed. I guess the word potato is like earth apple. So I thought it was kind of cool. Like it's like apple from the earth, because the apple's up on a tree, but the potato's like in the ground and all the dirt. And so there are these scientists in Peru in this International Center for Potatoes. And by the way, Ms. LaRosa's class with the whole Ohio weird potato thing, thanks for this, because it opened up my whole world of me knowledge into knowing things about potatoes. Apparently, they are you ready for this? They are simulating Mars in certain areas and trying to grow potatoes to be the idea of growing potatoes on Mars. And it's not necessarily maybe it is eventually to grow potatoes in Mars, but it's also, it's also to figure out how to make potatoes as the climates change, and how we're going to keep potatoes as part of our ecosystem or something. This is really fascinating. I was like, whoa, you can look this up. You can go to the International Center for Potatoes or something like that. I don't know what it's called, ICP. They have a whole website. And they got these scientists, and it's like an agricultural revolution and agricultural, biodiversity. I just really quickly looked at it this morning. I got to look at it more in depth. But it was a really cool thing. Going back to my potatoes. Look at these guys. Oh, man, they're fun to draw. Well, you just got to draw something. It doesn't have to be a potato, but on a Saturday morning when it rains, I don't know, my kids are going to wake up. They're going to go on their devices. And I told them, my son told me, Lachlan, are you watching this thing? Oh, man. Lachlan told me he was going to watch this. I'm going to make this guy a sweet potato. I told him, Lachlan, you He watched one of my videos, and it was the one that I was making him watch to do the comments because I had the overhead in the hotel room. I was like, other than that, you didn't really watch my live videos. Lachlan, if you're watching, get on the chat. I want to know that you're watching. I told him, please get on the chat this morning and draw with me and draw with the other kids that are coming, and I really hope you're drawing potatoes. I wish there was a way I could see your potatoes. I don't think that's going to happen. Maybe I could do like this giant like Zoom call. I don't know. I don't want to do that. That's crazy. But anyways, this is going to be a sweet potato. Very strange looking sweet potato. I don't like it. It looks more like a balloon. So I'm going to do this. Well, here I go again. I don't know if Rachel and Ozzy are here today. My gosh. Rachel, if you're watching this after the live, not going to draw this 3 dimensions, but I'm going to kind of do this. I'm going to kind of do this a little bit like, this is like a sweet potato. Sweet potatoes are a different color, so I'm going to start with a little darker. I want to make the googly eyes. Should I make this like a Megamind sweet potato with like eyeballs at the bottom? I'm going to number my potatoes. I want you to help me come up with names for these potatoes. I'm not going to name them. Look, this is potato 1. This is potato 2. This is potato 3. This is 4. This is 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I drew 10 potatoes. Oh, I'm so proud of myself. Oh, look at that icon. Yeah, Chris Pavlu. That's a cool looking potato icon. I didn't even know they had a potato icon. That looks just like one of my potato icons. Give me an idea of what I should name some of these potatoes. I'm going to go a little quicker now and try to draw these guys, give them faces and stuff. I'm just going to commit to it. I'm going to do pens. I'm going to do eyeballs fast. This guy is definitely like this. Look, I'm going to use these spuds. Look at her. There's the lady potato. She's so cute. Oh, this guy, yeah, I'm going to make him like a Megamind potato. Look. Whoa, he's very sinister. Look at this guy. And he is looking, should be looking up. No, he's looking this way. He's looking at the other potatoes. Kind of looks like a Megamind potato. I'm not going to give him a mouth yet. I don't know if they're happy or sad. I'm going to give eyeballs, and if you have an idea, if you can see the numbers. Oh man, can you even see the numbers? I don't want to draw the numbers too dark because I want to erase those numbers. So this is potato 1, potato 2, potato 3. Help me give names to these potatoes. Like just write in the chat, 6, call him blah, blah, blah. I don't know if I'm going to do it, but I'm gonna work on these potatoes for the next couple of days, and I'm going to ask people to comment on the YouTube video too. So if you're watching this not live, you can still comment because I'm not going to name them necessarily yet. I don't know. Maybe I will. I don't know. But let me go back to that pro tip. Pro tip! Light colored pencils. You got to do this. You got to take light colored pencils, and you have to build the drawing with the color as you do this. Like, see what I'm doing? I'm just putting a little bit of that color, and then I'm going to switch to this orange color. And even what I'm doing is, I don't know if you notice this, but I'm going to kind of, there's some lines, very thin lines in these areas. I'm going to try to kind of give a little bit of like a specific orange to those colors because that might be some of the dents in the potatoes and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, I could draw things in nature. I'll try doing that. One time I drew things that you could find in my kitchen. That was fun to do. Draw things in nature. I mean, yeah, potatoes are in nature. If you don't like drawing, oh, Chris, if you don't like to draw potatoes, draw something else. Sometimes I just draw blobs. I don't know if I have a book that I can show you my blobs. I don't know about how to draw the blobs. I don't think in this book I have blob drawings. But, I mean, you can look at that drawing. You can just about draw anything. Like, these are like just a couple of little blobs I did. Right? You just kind of have to draw. Like spirals. I mean, today, if you're not feeling the potatoes thing, draw whatever you want. I mean, look at this thing that I did. This was fun to do. You just take a piece of paper, you draw some circles, and then you just take a thin marker, you just scribble the lines all over the place, and you kind of build something that looks pretty cool. I mean, it's very relaxing to do this. This is mindless exercise. I mean, this is like nothing. You just do this. You just kind of do it. This was a cool thing that I did once. I'm getting you ideas if you're not into the potatoes. I don't know if you can see this. Let me do the overhead. It's better. This was just a light pencil lines. I just drew pencil lines across the whole thing. Just pencil lines. And then the overlapping of all of these different lines started creating like shapes. And then I would like try to find shapes. This is what I do in my paintings too. And I just try to find interesting shapes. And then with a marker, I outline them. And then I try to create like a composition on a page. I mean, it's very relaxing to do stuff like this. And it doesn't really require too much. I mean, you just kind of Just draw lines, draw more lines, and then you'll start to see new shapes. Because, you know, the world is full of interesting shapes. It's not just circles, squares, triangles, hexagons, pentagons, dodecahedrons, and things like that. You can make your own shapes. I mean, I made all these shapes up. I didn't make them up like exactly like I said. I'm going to make this shape. This shape just happened, and I mean, some of these shapes I love them. Looks like a fish. I mean, that's what you can do. It's fun. You don't have to draw something specific like this. Look, I drew this. I drew this. I mean, it's fun to draw stuff like this. It's fun to look at an object and draw it, and it's also fun to just draw, just move your arms around. Like I just made these blobs, and now I'm making little faces, and I'm gonna turn them into little potatoes. All right, I'm gonna go back to the overhead in a second, but oh man, anybody got names for my potatoes? Oh yeah, and I forgot about this. Some of the kids told me like they can't do the chat. Man, I'm so sorry about that. I don't know. I don't know how to communicate with kids that can't get on the chat. You can email me or tell your teacher to email me and say, this guy was watching a video and he wants you to name that potato, something like that. Teacher might get annoyed and be like, I don't want to email Frank a name of a potato. That sounds like a crazy thing to do, but just tell them that Frank told you. I mean, if the teacher knows me, if the teacher's been here, maybe the teacher will understand. I'm gonna make this one have glasses. Look at this. I'm just going for it. I'm gonna draw glasses before I even draw the eyes. So yeah, just tell the teacher, like, look, Frank told me for you to email and tell him that I want potato number 8 to be named like Gertrude or something. I mean, I like that name, Gertrude, for a potato. You got to find out a cool name for a potato. Do you have a name for a potato that you think is good? Because I would love to hear it. Look at this guy. I got to draw with the pencil because I don't know where the eyes want to be. I think I'm going to make him like... Look, should I make him have googly eyes or just dots? Oh, man, I don't know. I definitely want to have one guy have like spiral eyes. I think I'm going to do this guy like with spiral eyes. I like to make some of these blobs, and once in a while, I'll give one of them like cool spiral eyes. Oh man, I could show you my pumpkins. Do I have those? I think I might have them. I think I might have the pumpkins. Let me go look. Chloe and William. Nancy? Yeah, I like that. Where are my, Oh, I found them. Oh, look at this. I did this on my Little Pulp Sketchbook Club a long time ago. Potato 1, Sheila. I like these ideas. This is cool. Yeah, I'm going to keep them up. I'm going to write them down on a piece of paper. I'm not going to write them here yet because I'm not sure yet. I'm going to still... Yeah, I like these. Look at that pumpkin with the spiral eyes. That's a paper bag pumpkin. I drew these pumpkins. I mean, this is the point. Like, you don't have to do potatoes. You could draw pumpkins if you want. Just draw something. Look at these potatoes. I'm going to draw this guy like this. He's going to have, like, kind of like these eyes. Look. You know, he's so cute. He's so smart. Look at him. He reads a lot. That's why he has glasses. He's got nothing to hold the glasses on the nose thing. Oh, man, that's so funny. This poor guy, he's got glasses just floating on his face, so he has to keep, like, looking up all the time, because if he doesn't look up, the glasses are going to fall off his potato face. This guy going to be a red potato. I'm going to make this guy a red potato because I really like him. Look at this guy. I'm not going to give this guy a mouth. I kind of like them without a mouth. This is so cute. I don't know about these guys. I'm not sure about those spirals. I remember this thing. I really like the way that looks. This one, I'm not so happy with those spirals. Can I figure this out, how to make this better? I think I went with too thick of a... Yeah, I think I fixed it. Let's see. And he's going like this, look. Woo! He's like... Ooh, that potato's going like this. Ooh, can't believe it. I'm not sure about the peanut-looking shape of this potato, but look, and then the spiral eye is going outside the potato, and just kind of, I mean, the idea, this looks more like a ghost now. It's a ghost potato, maybe even a white potato. These potatoes are supposed to be from Ohio, but, oh man, this pencil has no point. Gotta find pencils with points. All my pulp stickers just fell on the floor. I've been looking all over for these pulp stickers. I cannot tell you. They were in the trunk of my brother's car. Yeah, my brother's in Florida right now, and I'm borrowing his car. So we have two cars, and my wife has the other car to take my son to the game. Although it's going to make it rain out today. I don't know if it's going to rain all day, but, I mean, look at his stickers. I made these. If you want one of these stickers, I won't give you one that fell on the floor. I got to pick up the stickers that fell on the floor. Look at this. I have so many stickers. Oh, no, I don't want to. One of them is really on the floor right by my foot. Look at these things. I made a shirt. It's got like exclamation point, and I made a bunch of stickers. I'm so happy with these stickers, and I'm so happy I found them, because I have been looking all over for these things, and I just found them. I'm so happy. All right, let's go back to the potatoes. If you want one of those stickers, all you got to do is email me, frank@littlepulp.com. Just email me, or have your parent email, or have your teacher email me, or email them to the school. It's going to be hard. I only like 50 of these things. Can you imagine if one of the teachers say email me the whole class, mail me the whole class a sticker? I'll do it. I'll make more. I will. Miss La Rosa, I'll do that. Oh my God, there's like 100 things. Hold on a second. I got to figure that out. Just rewind this thing and don't watch that again, or fast forward, I should say. This guy's sleeping. I don't have a face for this guy yet. Maybe he's got no face. His eyes are on the back. I wanted to give one like a bandana or a scarf or something. Chloe, William, yeah, like you're pushing that Chloe and William thing. I'll do it. Maybe. I don't know. Chris, here's the thing. I'm going to not name these potatoes I'm going to name these potatoes on Wednesday. I decided I gotta get a schedule going with the videos. All I'm doing to these live videos, and I'm not making another video, which is like a recorded video that I can cut and edit, because this live stuff, to be honest with you, I don't know what I'm doing with this live stuff. I keep telling people that, and they're like, oh, you're funny, but it's true. I mean, look at me. I'm all over the place. I'm trying to find a brown, I'm trying to find red, so I can make this potato red. I found this red pencil, but this is not the color I wanted, but it's gonna have to do. You see what I'm doing? Look, I'm going to start doing some fine liners. That's when you really start seeing the magic. Wait till the fine liners come in. It's going to blow your mind. But I got to do a little bit more of the colored pencils. I got to drink some water more. I'm sorry, I'm dehydrated. It's the rain. All right, so fine liners. Let's do it. I'm going to do the red potato now as a fine liner. I'm going to show you how I do this. This is like unbelievable. I'm going to take a little bit more of the darker colors. I'm going to get in there and do this before I hit the fine liners on. This is a red potato, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some green, because red and green are opposite colors. Oh, this is kind of like the green of the string beans I was talking about. Oh, Mom, the string beans, the dark green string beans. I was in college when I realized that vegetables actually taste good. And by the way, you should eat vegetables because they're so delicious. Look at what I'm doing with the green. If you take string beans and you cook them for like 4 minutes in boiling water, they're a little crunchy. I mean, you got to really test it for 4 to 5 minutes, depending on how hard you're boiling the water. But just a little bit of like, just a touch of salt and pepper on that stuff, and just a dash of like maybe chili powder, or I don't know, something. I'm telling you right now, vegetables are the best. But I don't really like eating potatoes. I'm not really big on the potatoes. This guy, look how beautiful it is. Does it look like a red potato? I don't know if you're getting this on the screen, but it is just bouncing out with this color. It's like unbelievable. It looks like a red potato to me. I mean, it's really like fascinating how when you layer these colors, how amazing it looks. Do you believe me? I mean, it's true. I mean, look, you just kind of, I'm looking at the screen while I do this. I should be looking at the potato. But you're just sort of slowly building color. Now, with the fine liners, if you have fine liners, you probably, man, it's such a mess. All my stuff is all over the place. I'm sorry for this. I wish I could, look at this pen. This is a light, where am I? A light pink fine liner pen. You have to buy these pens. These pens will change your life, because look what I'm doing. You're going to start to see it. It's going to start to glow with the beauty of a red potato, as beautiful as a red potato can be. Red potatoes are like those potatoes you can get in IKEA with the Swedish meatballs. Oh my gosh, those things are so good. Did you ever have those things? Did you ever go to IKEA and eat the Swedish meatballs? See, I'm going to make this like, I have to put the purple under here behind the glasses. I think I'm going to make his glasses yellow because of the red. I don't know yet. But watch, I'm going to do this. And I'm going to just sort of build color. And then I'm going to take another triple fine liner with this yellow color. and I'm gonna do this, and it's gonna start to really sing. I call this noise. You just sort of take your fine liner pen and you just sort of scribble, scrabble, like in the way I showed you over here, like this. You see what I'm doing? Like, this is the kind of noise I'm talking about. Like, you just sort of just move your pen like that and just kind of build the color. It's almost like painting. Oh, this is dangerous. I'm going to go with the darker color, but not yet. I'm going to take this yellow, which is a little bit different, and I'm going to do this. You see how it's kind of like popping more than the other ones? It's because of the light markers. And then when you get to the point where you really start building the color, you're going to start seeing like different colors build, and then you're going to get like, it's going to get dangerous because you're going to do something where like you'll take like a blue and you, well, not that blue point is like broken. Oh man, this one's probably not broken, but look. Now I'm going to do blue, but with the blue I'm going to go real subtle. You see what I'm doing? Just very subtle. Can you see this? Oh man, I really hope you can see this. Look how cool that looks. Oh gosh, I love it. And you just have to be the patient. You don't want to press hard. You want to just kind of do that, and then you can get like this light green color maybe. And the tripless fine liners, they come in packs of like really like the 72 pack or the 60 pack or something. They come with all of these light colors, and then sometimes they have these neon colors. But I mean, it's starting to look like a potato. I think it looks like a potato. Do you think it looks like a potato? What name is this potato? This is number 9. Ho ho! Red. Red, like from the movie Shawshank Redemption. I don't know. I mean, it's a red potato, but it's not red yet because I didn't make it red. I'm going to go back to the pencil now. And when you do this, and you layer the pencil on top of that thin marker, it just gives it another depth of color. I mean, look. It looks like a potato. I think it looks like a potato. Do you? Oh man, you love potatoes? I don't really love potatoes, but I like drawing potatoes more than I like eating them. I made French fries once. Oh man, my wife is from Romania, and my Uncle Titi Orel, that guy, woo! One day, many years ago, before my kids were born, I was in Romania with my wife, and we were in the kitchen sitting with this guy, and he goes, "Anybody want French fries?" And I was like, "Yeah, I guess so." And he took potatoes. I watched this man. It was like a dance. He took potatoes, and he just like, as we were talking, he's telling stories in Romanian about Romania. My wife is translating to me, and he's like slicing a potato. He's going like this. He's going like this, and just talking as he's doing it. And he's putting the shaving the skin in some place, and then he's just cutting them like with a knife. And he put them in this like old pot, looked like a witch's brew pot. It was like a cast iron pot with all burnt edges on it. Oh, that was amazing. And he put the oil, and he put these are the most amazing French fries I ever had in my life. That's all we ate, French fries. Put a little salt on them. Whoa. Those were amazing French fries. That was like 20 years ago. And to this day, those were like the best French fries. Everyone asked me, like, have you ever had good French fries? I said, yeah, in Romania. I had good French fries in Romania. That was the best French fries I ever had. Look at this brown color now. Best French fries ever. I'm going to do this. This is guy number 8. Number 2 is supposed to be William, and this is Chloe. I like that, Chloe and William. Maybe I'll draw. Let me do this. Oh, this is terrible. Look what I'm doing. I'm going to take this thin brown, and I'm going to do stuff like this. Oh, William, his eyes. Where are William's eyes? If it's going to be called William. Look at this. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. I think I want to zoom in a little bit. Hold on a second. I'm going to do this because I really want to see this. This looks amazing. I just came up with this idea. You see what I'm doing here? You see these like thin lines? Oh man, I hope it's not getting fuzzy. Sorry for the crassness of the light, but look. So this potato, I'm just going to do these little scraggly lines like this. This is very relaxing. If you think about it as relaxing, this is very relaxing. But if you start thinking about it as being like very tense because you don't want to mess it up, it could also be stressful. But that's why you want to do lighter colors. But I really like the way this potato is starting to look. This is William, but I don't. Maybe his eyes will be like over here or something. His eyes like in the back of the potato, maybe. I don't know why I'm thinking that, but that's what I'm thinking. I gotta zoom back out because, man, I'm so nervous to do this with the touching of the phone as it's up here on here. I'm so nervous to do that because I'll tell you later. I don't want to mess it up. I'm so upset about this. I want to have this detail shot. Maybe next week I'll fix that. Probably won't, being honest with myself. But yeah, so this is the possibly named William Potato. Oh man, he's so cool. Oh, another tip. Pro tip number 6 or something. Rainbow potatoes. That's amazing. I made alien rainbows a while ago. I have no idea where they are. I would like to show them to you. Can I find alien potatoes? Alien rainbows? I think I might be able to find them. Whoa, I just found it so fast. That's amazing. Look at this. I made this. Alien rainbows. I did that a while ago. I thought about doing this again. Funny that you said rainbow potatoes. That's cool. Anyway, back to the pro tip. Pro tip. I don't remember what the pro tip was. What was the pro tip I was going to tell you about? Oh, shoot. No, I don't even remember. Oh, I found it. I remember. If you take a color, like let's say like this is a red potato, so green is the opposite of red, right? So if I take a little bit of green, watch this, and I just start putting a little bit of green. See what I'm doing? Under the potato. You see how I'm doing this? Just a little bit of green and maybe yellow because there's yellow and blue and green, and get a little yellow. Just bear with me because it's going to look amazing in about a minute. Ah, you see this? And now I got to get some blue. Again, with the light colors. I cannot stress this enough, especially for the Little Pulp Sketchbook Club as we keep going with this thing. Look at that. You do a little bit of this kind of stuff, and you just, if you have the patience to take a couple of light colors and just slowly start to build the color, you are going to be fascinated with how amazing it looks. Like it gives it like, look, it looks like that potato is like floating in space now because there's a lot of like redness in this potato. Like there's a good amount of red, like even more red over here. And because red and green are opposite colors, so you know, you build the, I put some red in there even, like just a little bit of red. Like you have to kind of mix the colors because if you look at shadows, you would realize and you would understand that it's not just like, shadows are not just gray or black or something like that. You have to kind of, you just gotta keep building it. I mean, the paintings that we work on in the shop over there, you know, we come in and work on the big paintings, and it's talking about like years of layers of color, and the layering of the color is what gives it like the word depth. I don't know if you know what the word depth means. D-E-P-T-H. It means like it gives it like this spatial kind of cool looking, like this. Like I'll show you. Look at this. See, I drew this clothespin. So it's like yellow and orange and stuff like that, and I put like the kind of greenish color to kind of create like a shadow. I mean, this is drawing. This is how you draw. This is important to do, and you just kind of keep going. I'll put a little blue, and then once in a while you might press too hard. Like you might just like press too hard and make a big blue thing like that, and you'd be like, oh, I messed it up, or not, because maybe that looks good. Maybe then it makes you do something else like that, a little more like that, and then you got really something going on. It's the beauty of drawing. And also, the beauty of this is that this is my sketchbook. And, I just turn the page, and I do it again. Like, look, my punk rock birds are somewhere back in. It's one of my initial sketches for the punk rock birds, which I drew last week. Oh, man. I'll show you the punk rock birds. Take a break for this thing. So I had, like, a funny story about today. Oh, yeah, I never did this. I don't know about the color thing. I'm kind of bored with that already. I'm sorry, but I will go back to that eventually. But look at my punk rock birds. I wanted to draw more of these guys, but I didn't really do this. I had a busy week. I got a lot going on here. And today, I had a birthday party canceled at the last minute today for this morning. So today's all like, all over the place. The lady had to cancel because the little girl was sick. Oh man, I'm so sorry that she's sick and can't go to the birthday party. Yeah, it stinks because we were like, anyway, it stinks. I felt bad for the kid. I feel bad for us, I feel bad for the kid, I feel bad for everybody. And today I feel really bad because I had a pizza sketchbook party planned and I had to cancel it because My two boys, they have games, and one of them is my son's soccer academy. He cannot miss the game, and there's no way he's going to get to the game. It's kind of far away or something. I can't remember where it is exactly, but my wife's like, Frank, I don't know what to do. I can't get them both to the game. One of them going to have to miss the games, and Lachlan just started the baseball season over there in Fleet Street Fields in Forest Hills. We don't want to miss the game, although now, can you believe this? If this games are rained out, woo! The soccer game will not be rained out because they play in the pouring torrential rain, but I think it's going to stop raining later. This is my sweet potato. I don't know, maybe I'm bored with having them all be like similar colors, but I kind of like it. I think I might make this guy a blue potato. I like the idea of the rainbow potato. That was a cool idea, but I don't know if I want to do that on this page. But man, a rainbow potato, what would that even look like? Man, I would love to see that rainbow potato. Can you please send me a picture of the rainbow potato? Oh man, it says message retracted. I don't know what that means. You sent something in the message and you retracted it? That's weird. Was it like, did YouTube retracted on purpose? Did you say something not nice? Oh, it doesn't matter. I mean, you can say something not nice. You can say, I don't like potatoes. This is a blue potato. Look at this guy. He's going to look like a ghost. What time is it? How long have I been on here? Almost an hour. Oh my gosh. I mean, I got nothing to do right now. I mean, I have to go soon because I'm trying to keep this under an hour. Otherwise, my YouTube thing gets all crazy. And I tried to download these YouTube videos onto my computer, but it doesn't work. I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to do a lot of things. I can't figure this out. I'm trying to figure out how to do that. Anybody know how to do that? Let me know. It seems like you easily just kind of press the button and it pulls it down, but it doesn't actually do that. All right, I'm going to go for this one. Look, I'm inspired by your rainbow potato thing, and I'm going to go a little bit heavy on the color right now because I want to see how this thing goes. This is like a darker blue, and I'm going to do this. Watch. I'm going to start drawing lines. Oh, man, this is my cool-looking lines, the way I do my lines. Is this going to look good? Maybe. I'm doing this. Siblings, so you should put the potatoes next to each other. Yeah, I like that. Chloe and William. Chloe and William, I think I might go with I might. I mean, it's still up in the air because I promised earlier in the video that I'm going to have people check in the chat, in the comments. Not the chat. This is the chat. If you're doing this on the chat, I appreciate that. And on the comments, after this video goes up, when some of the kids may be commenting, if you're watching this not live, and you have an idea for one of these names of the potatoes, come up with the names. 1 and 2, due to the persistence of Chris, yeah, I might go with Chloe and William. I like that. And there was another one, Nancy, or one. Oh my God, Nancy. Well, man, I got a problem. Nancy or Chloe. Maybe I'll call it Chloe Nancy. Nancy Chloe or something, like Nancy Drew, Nancy Chloe. I don't know, but look at this. I'm doing this with the lines. Kind of a cool looking blue potato. He looks very like ominous, like a ghost like potato. I don't know. Am I scared of this potato? What should this potato's name be? Boo. My boy Boo. Boo Blue. Boo Blue, the blue potato. I don't know. Maybe I call him Boo Blue. I gotta get some purplish color. This is like a light pink. I find myself always going into this color to kind of just give me some depth of color. I mean, this is a color you could find. You could buy these individual pens on the Blick website. I'm not affiliated with them, but yeah, they sell the fine liners individually. They put them in these cute little plastic bags when you get them, and you can buy like. Sometimes I go online. I buy like 7 of these things. I just buy 7 of this color because I use them so much. The light colors. I had this idea because in June. You ready? I think I told you guys already. If you're watching this for the first time and you never heard about it, in June I have to close. I have to stop this place. I have to move from this particular place that we have been in for 8 years. And you can't see what I'm looking at, but what I'm looking at is a whole bunch of stuff that I have collected over the last 8 years. Oh, this doesn't look blue anymore. And I have to figure out how to get rid of some of it, pack some of it, what I'm going to keep, what I'm not going to keep, if I have to go to a small space, because I don't know if I can afford a big space like this again. I mean, this guy is so blue. I don't know. This is too blue. I think he's too blue now. Poor guy. I really like these potatoes. I was going to give them faces, but I'm not going to do it. This is a sweet potato. He needs to be more sweet potato looking, which is more of like these colors. But anyway, so yeah, I'm like trying to figure out, maybe I go into a small space somewhere, and if I go into a small space, maybe I start like I get in touch with all of these people and I start selling like these tripless fine liners. Like I'll buy them wholesale from these people and then mark them up a little bit so I can make a little bit of money to pay the rent. And then you could come to the shop and buy the colors that you want. Like I'd have like 1,000 of these colors, 1,000 of these colors, a whole inventory of tripless fine liners and the pens that I absolutely love to use, and make little books with the kids, like little books, like these little books that I like. I don't know, red things. Oh, you want to see the red things that I made? Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'll go through a little flip through. If you want to see those, I gotta zoom out a little bit. Hold on, let me do this. I gotta zoom out. Look at my messy desk. All right, so you want to see the red things that I've done in the past? I can show you. Let's do a little tour of my book. I'm gonna wrap it up. I'm doing it in an hour. Whoa. So here's this word love. I kind of like the way that looks. Let me go in the picture. I'll do this. Hold on a second. Give me a second. I'm gonna do this. This is fun to do. I like this. I wish I could get better at the technology, but whoa, look at that. I'll do like a little tour of my, and I really wish this was not so messy. Let me switch this up a little bit. Let me clean up a little bit. Let's do that. Oh man, such a mess. The camera just moved maybe. I don't even know. All right, so let's do a tour. I'll do that. This is one of my first, I'm gonna get to the red page in a second, but oh no, I gotta put this cap on. I'll do it later. I think this is one of those pens that you can handle without the cap. I'm not sure. Let me do it. I got it. So this was the first page I did, and this is my book. This is one of my books. I have these books. I sell these books on my website. You can look for it. I think I have a discount code in there if you want to buy it. But anyway, it says Sketch, Doodle, and Dream in the back. It's getting all messed up. It says this sketch belongs. I didn't even put my name on there, but there's my logo and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, so there's that. My first page, I always try to write love and bubble letters for a first page of my sketchbook. Not always, but I like to do it. So I did that, just quick, and I just did that. I don't know if I did this on the YouTube Live. And then I do this. I just love to do the bubble lettering. So I wrote the word smile and did all my triplets fine liner work there. This was Tommy the Wicked Smart Worm. I don't know if you remember this, if you're watching this. Oh man, we drew this a couple of weeks ago. That was a lot of fun to do. I never finished this. This is when I just traced my hands. This is a cool thing to do. Dragonflies, we drew that. Dragonflies. Oh, a strawberry named Sprout. I forgot about this guy. That was fun. Oh, and this was the sketch I did for things that are green. And then this is what I did. I really like this drawing. I spend time on this drawing. This is very relaxing to do during the week. If you finish your math homework and you finish your English homework, ELA, whatever they call it these days. It's called English when I was a kid. But if you do all your homework and you have time to draw, it's really good to do that. I know some kids, they like to do the devices all the time and watch these YouTube things. But I really think you should draw stuff because it's fun to do. This is a word relax. I never colored that one in, but I will. And then here's the first sketch of all that red stuff. And there's a robot I drew. Here it comes. Where is it? Oh, that Elliot, that kid drew Elliot. Oh man, where is the red stuff? Oh, there it is. Stuff that's red. I never finished coloring this in. This is the point of the sketchbook, specifically with the red sketchbook I have. Where is my red sketchbook? I do a lot of where I come back to the drawing and I draw it again. That's what I was doing on this guy. I would just kind of come in and draw things. Where is it? I would just draw stuff and then go back to it. No, not this book. That's not this book. It was a different book. I don't remember which one it was. But like, for instance, this thing. I'll go back and continue my drawing. But I show this every week because it is really the thing I'm most proud of in my life. There it is. This is the drawing I'm most proud of in my life. I show it every day. That's why I got this little gray ribbon here to keep the page open. I drew this over the course of 4 months. I did the scribble lines, just did a bunch of lines, and then I took one of my very, very fine liner black thin markers, and I just started slowly coloring it in. 3 minutes a day for like 4 months. I opened this book, I kept it open, and I said, I'm gonna try this as an experiment to see if I can do it, because I don't always do that. I didn't even finish coloring the strawberry. But I'm gonna go back and draw more punk rock birds. I'm gonna do it. Because that's what I want you to do. I want you to take a sketchbook and really develop it. And really make it like, this was the sketchbook that I made that I was the most proud of because I actually almost worked on every single page and went back to it and went back to it. And I had an idea to keep going back to it and keep doing it. And I might actually do that. And this one, I almost finished. I'm still working on it, but I almost did almost every page. But these books are nice. They're sewn, they're moleskins, lectern, whatever you want to call them. These are moleskins. I have a lectern one as my new one. And then, look, it's so satisfying to sort of finish a sketchbook. It really is. I mean, I cannot stress this enough. It's satisfying to do that. I did my blue things I didn't work on, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it in my daily doodling. Some scribble lines that I was talking about to make stuff. I didn't like this one too much. I tried to do something. I was coming up with ideas. There's something similar to what I was talking about earlier. Relax with all my line work. I finally finished this one. I'm very proud of it. This is what I drew last week. I never named this guy. I don't know what to name him. And then I did this. You should doodle something today. So every day. And then I drew this Ohio potato. And then I did this cool thing. That's similar to the thing I just showed you. I might darken that in. And now I got my potatoes. All right. That's what I'm going to stop here. An hour and 5 minutes today. Whoa. What a long Little Pulp Sketchbook Club on a rainy Saturday morning. Not finished with my potatoes, but I'm going to work on them. I think I'm going to sit here for another 20 minutes after I log off, and I'm going to finish drawing these things. I'll put up a picture on my Instagram page, and maybe I'll record something and do like a, I don't know. I want to make a video this week, Wednesday. I'm going to try to post a video on Wednesday, like an edited video of some of my drawings of what I'm doing. So if you're watching this, not live, please comment names of what you want me to name these guys. I numbered them all, so come up with a name for each one. I'm pretty sure the William and Chloe and Nancy are going to be one or two. I'll look back on this thing. Number 10, Diane. Man, I like that. Number 10. Sweet Potato's name is Diane. That's cool. Yeah, I might do that, but like I said, I'm not going to definitively name them yet. You got to check on Wednesday. I'm going to post a video of this thing finished. That's what I'm going to do. I put it out there, and I'm going to write it down right now before I forget, because I'm going to forget to do that. I even said that. Okay, so that's the Little Pulp Sketchbook Club for the day. I'm glad you came on and watched. If you could, send me an email. If you're a parent watching this with your kid, and your kid drew potatoes, I cannot tell you how much I would love to see them. I would love to see your potatoes. I saw Isla and Clea, I think the names are. Erin's the mom. I think it's Clea and Isla. Man, I hope I got those names right. Sent me a drawing of them. The word relax, and they drew all over the page. It was like unbelievable. Sarah and Jackson, I'd love to see your drawings too. And Ozzy, I don't know if you're watching, but no three-dimensionals today. Okay, so thanks for watching. Thanks for coming on the Little Pulp Sketchbook Club. I really do appreciate it. And I hope that you guys have a wonderful day, even though it's raining. And Jen, I'm going to email you again right now. So have a great day and have a great week. And check back on Wednesday. Maybe I'll jump on live on Wednesday, but I'm definitely going to edit a video, and I'm going to show you the finished drawing of this with the names. So get on that comments and give me the names of these potatoes. And thanks for all those other names. I'm going to look through them right now. I hope I don't lose this chat. I think I'm going to do that. Let me just kind of take a picture of this chat in my head. Oh, yeah, hold on a second. I'm going to do this. I'm probably going to mess something up. I can't do it. No, I'm not going to do that. I might mess it up. All right, I'll do it later. I'll see you guys later. Have a great day and enjoy the wonderful rain. And I'll see you soon. Okay? Thanks for watching. I'm ending it now. Okay, bye. How do I end it? Like this. I'll see you later.